you are going to be creative, you have to be in a state of play. You can't play if you're being careful. If you're trying not to make mistakes, it destroys creativity completely. Because if you have a new idea, you can't immediately say that's a mistake until you've explored it.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the vlog. Kind of getting my stuff ready. Very minimal stuff. Not a lot. We're actually taking a quick trip home. Cade is 9 months old. It's like, where is the time flown? And I take pictures of him every month for us. And when did he become like a little boy? Like, it's crazy. He was just a baby. He's still a baby, but still. So he has his 9-month checkup. So we always knew that. I planned this trip. We've been here for 5 weeks, and it was kind of a trial run. If you consider 5 weeks a trial run, like 5 weeks is quite a substantial trip. I can't believe we've been here 5 weeks. So his appointment is tomorrow. So I had us planned a flight to go back the day before his appointment. And also our best friends had their baby. And I have got to meet that little girl to do that and then come back and continue renovation. So for me, it was a trial run trip. Obviously, it's an adjustment. It's a different kind of trip. It's a different kind of staying in the cottage with a baby, you know, figuring out how to have a little bit more help with my mom watching him stuff, how the renovations were going to go, how my body was going to respond, you know, to like jumping back into things. And I can tell you, like, it's very similar to when I started the cottage on my body right now. It's rough. Like, my strength really isn't there. I built the strength by working on the cottage. I built the strength by demoing walls and hauling wood and, you know, just moving appliances and, you know, doing all the things. I built that strength. I didn't have that when I started the cottage at all. It was kind of a result of like not really being able to get tradesmen out to help with like demo and stuff because no one wanted to save anything. I talked to a few contractors like to work on the cottage in the very beginning. It wasn't worth it for them. No one that I talked to actually wanted to restore or salvage, and I wanted to save so much. I knew in that moment, I was like, I'm gonna have to do this myself. Never demoed a wall before. I had never taken beadboard boards apart on walls and been careful so that I could salvage them, you know? All of that was a new thing for me and my body. So I built that strength, and now I feel like I'm having to build it again, not quite from scratch like I did before. Obviously taking a break from like lifting things and while I was pregnant, and then even after the baby, like, I wasn't really doing the work that I need to do for the cottage over the last like year and a half. So it's been interesting kind of like getting back to it. I'm definitely sore. So my body could definitely use a break. And I also need to source some things for the bathroom. Need vanity lights for sure. I want to look at a few places while we're at home in town. I don't know when exactly the date that this is going to be posted, but we may be back already, or I'm not sure. I told you my schedule is going to be like back and forth and all over the place kind of thing, but limiting our travel obviously. To see Frank. It is Frank or Franklin. I heard her say Franklin, and then she told me that his name is Frank. Without knowing, I think I timed this trip pretty well because we're waiting on the wallpaper to come in and it's made to order. So it's gonna take 2 weeks. So, and if you saw the latest renovation video, you saw we had a huge hiccup with the drain, and I knew it was gonna be a hiccup. I knew it when those walls went up. I knew it. I was hoping that it was going to just be camouflaged by the tub and it wasn't gonna be as big of an issue as it became, but it became a big issue. Definitely tackling the biggest and hardest room right now that we have left. Getting ready, gonna pack some things up. We have to leave for the airport at 10:30 and return the rental car. Made it back home, spent a day resting because I needed it. I needed to just rot on the couch for a day. So I thought flying back, I thought Cade's appointment was early the next morning for his 9-month checkup, but it was actually the next day, which was today. It was nice to have like a little bit of a down day and just like be on the couch and just like reset for a minute. So he had his appointment this morning. It always is so exciting to see how much he weighs and how long he is. It's just like fun to see how he's doing. And I want to do something fun today in our living room. I have been coming across this TikTok sound. I saved it. I'll put it in here.
If you are going to be creative, you have to be in a state of play. You can't play if you're being careful. If you're trying not to make mistakes, it destroys creativity completely. Because if you have a new idea, you can't immediately say that's a mistake until you've explored it.
Basically talking about how you need to be in a state of play with your decor or things in your life or whatever, because that's how creativity really flourishes. Always been in such a state of play, like trying new things or pushing my own kind of creative boundaries and doing something unexpected, or at least I've tried, to do those things like throughout my projects and years and stuff. But at the same time, I feel like I can get kind of scared to do things. Like I'll be like, oh, I'll play it safe in this way, or, like overthinking my design so much. And I want to do something today that I thought about doing, and I was like, oh no, I'm not going to do that because there's a waste of time and energy. And I'm just going to put the bookshelves there when I finally build them. Before Christmas was upon us and we were doing Vlogmas, I had 2 different plans that I was like kind of playing out in my head. Either we started the new year and I was going to tackle our living room makeover, this room, which we have done some things, like we've painted, we did the curtains here, which added more privacy to the bedroom. But it's still furniture that we had before. I hung that art versus the other 2 that we had from the apartment. So this room has always been in various stages of decorating, but using things we already had, and it just needed a more purposeful design, and I hadn't done that. Plan number 1 was to either go into the new year and tackle the living room makeover. Plan number 2 was to finish up a project that I was working on before, which was the patio, and then head to the cottage to finish the cottage this year. And obviously we chose the latter. Like we chose to go back to the cottage. So one of the projects in this living room that I eventually want to do, because that's our focus, the cottage right now. So I'm not gonna be doing any projects here until later. I'm at least not planning for them like right now. But eventually I'm going to be building bookshelves here. That whole wall is basically going to be filled. And an idea I had before I even planned for that bookshelf was to do a massive gallery wall, floor to, maybe not floor, but like ceiling to like pretty low, and fill it with all of the art that I have left that isn't hung, and I have quite a bit. Art that I love that doesn't have a place that I can put up on the wall and enjoy for now, and make this really dramatic moment there. I feel like it would be really pretty. And like, why not? Because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna cover this wall up anyways. If I put some pin nail holes on this wall, it doesn't matter, because I'm gonna be building bookshelves there anyway. So why not play? Why not do something that I wouldn't normally do because I overthink it? I'm like, oh, well, I already have a gallery wall over here. Like I already have this one back there. So like, why would I do 2? That's weird. It's just like overthinking that. So maybe this is your sign too. If you've wanted to do something in your house, but you've been second guessing it because it's like a waste of time, just do it anyways. If it's not costing, like it's literally not costing us anything. I already have this art. It needs a pretty place. It's been sitting around, probably going to get damaged if it doesn't go into a proper place. So we're gonna put it on the wall and we're gonna have so much fun. So I've been like pulling it out, like I was trying to assess where everything was. So I have some here that I've pulled from the garage. I have some pieces that my mom painted. Like this is one of my mom's pieces that I had at the apartment in the gallery wall in the breakfast nook. I have this one that is just the frame that I had, and I had a piece of art printed that I found on Etsy. Mona Lisa is not staying, but this frame is gorgeous. And I got this frame at the Pasadena flea market, I believe. And I thought it was so pretty. I didn't pay even $35 for it. I think I paid 20 or 25, hoping that I have another piece of art that I could put in here. I have this one that I also got at the Pasadena flea market. This one is giving more like dining area or kitchen, but I put this one here that I got in Paris, which is really pretty. And we don't have another space for something big like this here. So why not put it up? I'm not really into this. I want to find a different art piece for this. This one is one that my mom painted as well. This one's so just precious. It would give a different shape. I've actually been saving this for a future nursery for a little girl, maybe. I think I got this one at a thrift store, honestly. It's just kind of a nice, I mean, it's not great. The print itself isn't great. It's like a filler piece. The frame is really pretty. We need to clean all these up and replace some that I need to replace. Like, kind of want to replace that. I don't like that. So we need to work on them. You see this one is like broken. This needs a new hanger, you know, so we can put something new on this one. And I also have some upstairs that I was pulling out. I don't think I want to move any from here. I feel like this is really intentional. I honestly wish that this was fuller. Like, I kind of want to go up a little more and fill in. It's a pretty gallery wall, but maybe I'm just like craving more. I have this one too that I hung here because I felt like this wall needed something, but I'd love to paint the hallway too. And I have all of these that I've kept up here in my closet because these are all kind of precious to me. My thinking man has to go on the wall. I'm hoping I have a frame for him, and I'm gonna look at all of the frames that I have outside and see if I do. I've got some art that I've got in Paris that is unframed that I want to figure out how to do, like that one and this one and that one. Just like a few more like novelty pieces. I got these in the south of France. They're just like little, you know, can fill in somewhere. I've got that one. Don't remember where I got that, but I've had that since the apartment because I had it on the bookshelf. And this one, I think I got recently, actually. I just thought it was kind of different and clean, you know, kind of a nice balance from all of the ornate frames that I have. That's Ellery's art from my candle line that my mom painted. The frame matches something I already have in the living room, so I'm thinking that would be good to hang. My mom painted that one. My mom painted that one. I had this one in the kitchen before we renovated. Love that. I love this frame, but the art is no good. And it looks like really like water damaged kind of. Maybe we could find a different art piece for this too. I have an empty frame, a little mirror that feels more like vanity bathroom. And then this one, oh, I framed like a postcard. I didn't love that. The frame's nice, but I don't know, I just kind of kept that one up here. But if we have art that'll fit the frames, I want to try and put it up. But I don't want to hang empty frames. That's not my goal here. Like, I think that's just weird. I want to have art for them. I was hoping my thinking man would fit in that frame, but it's too big. An inch too big all the way around. You know, but having him framed would be nice. But also having him unframed will be nice. It'll give like an eclectic feel to the gallery, you know, behind there. And I feel like that's okay too. We'll keep this up here because it's just an empty frame. I also have this frame that's gorgeous that I need to fix. So we have to do some like doctoring on some things. I need to fix because whoever put this hanger on here messed up and put it through the part that's just the mat, the linen mat. You see that? That's so disappointing. But I think it's just like little puncture holes. So if I take it off and I can kind of smooth it out, I think it should be fine. I got this at the Topanga flea market. It was $10 for this art. It was so pretty. Any art that we can find frames for, I'm down for. Like this one. Oh, actually, this might be a little bit too small, but let's see. Oh, this is gonna fit. Dead. Yes. Oh, I love that. See, they just like made the whole thing. Okay, this is for sure. So we need to fix this one. Craft tape that we can use on the back. I'm wondering if I have some craft paper because we could like finish out the backs of the art really well. I'm gonna bring all these downstairs and we'll start working on getting them cleaned up and fixed for the wall. I also have a really big piece of art that I already have sitting behind the couch. I'll show you. I got that at the PCC flea market, Pasadena flea market. I don't know why I needed it, or honestly why I got it, because I think it's too feminine of a piece, but I have it and it's big. So I want to try and incorporate it. It's this lady and it's big. I think it was a really good deal too, and it was old. So I got her. I have her. I had some more pieces. I sold some, and I sold some larger size ones locally. So besides more frames, bigger frames in the garage, that's all the art I have, which is quite a lot, which is why I want to get it up. I can't believe they put that through the mat. It's not too bad. See that? That's where the two little pinholes were. I found two more pieces in the guest bedroom. I found this flower, and I had them up there because I was gonna put them in the shop. They needed work. Like, I needed to work on them. Like, this one had slipped out of the frame. It wasn't as good as it could be. And these two, I feel like this one had like some water damage. Not for me. I think I remember it being there when I found it, but I was like, I don't think that that's great. I wanted to try and like clean it up. This looked odd. Like, this looked like water to me. I don't have any more craft paper. It's disappointing because I would have liked to finish them out like really nicely on the back, but I can always do that later, you know, as we move them around the house or I use them for different projects. You're gonna see a huge quality difference in this video because I have to put you on my big camera that I use for my main channel because I forgot my charger for my vlog camera indexes. I grabbed this one, but not that one. We're to the point where I need to swap out some of the art that's in the frames. The Mona Lisa one, they had this green mat that's more 70s than I would like. It's like got, you know, some, I don't know, it's not my favorite green, but it also had this blue one in there that I could cut and make my own mat if I wanted to. So I was looking through my books at some different art that I like. I always tend to love like impressionist art, so Cézanne or Monet, obviously. It's got like some color to it. And that's why I like finding these art books that are like, have like the loose art in them because you can pull them out and you can frame them. I have this book of French art and I really liked this one. I wanted something different than what I already have. I've got a lot of florals and I've got a lot of landscape. Might need the mat. Might have to have the mat because I don't think that even this is big enough. The green is like, ugh. I have another idea. What if I painted the mat? I'm never gonna use this color mat. It's kind of rough. Okay, this color is dark roast. It's the darkest brown I've got. It's got like an ashy undertone to it. Oh, I love this. Painting the mat was definitely the way to go. That's so pretty. This one I don't love. Oh, they moved the art sideways. Oh, this is painted on the glass. This frame looks more like Italian to me. I don't know if that really goes. I don't know if I really like that. I don't really like that. Like, that looks better to me, but I don't know if I want her face. It's not bad. I actually kind of like it. Okay, I do not want to overthink this because if I overthink it, I'm not playing around and I'm not like having fun, like playing just to explore what's going to look good. I'm overthinking. I've already found myself overthinking it. Like, oh, when I was pulling art over here, I was like, oh, maybe not this one because I think this one would be better in this space. I'm like, that's not the point. We're just gonna go for it and see what happens. I'm starting with a landscape. So I have grouped them by what type of art they are. Art with people in it here. And then I've got flowers here, fruit, and then these are like more landscapes here. And then I've got that one there that's also people, that's huge. And this flower. It's like, I'm gonna mix up what they are. I don't want all the florals together, all the landscapes together, all the people together. That's enough planting. And I want them kind of close together. Like, I feel like 4 inches apart. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough, but I think that 4 inches is like comfortable because I want it full. I want it to feel full. I'm also not measuring. We're going wild over here. It's all gonna be okay. This one higher than that one.
Nice so far, like little gallery walls.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this needs to be this like center point and the hero, and that one, even though it's pretty much the same size, it's just going a different direction. I feel like it needs to be lower than this one for some reason. Like that's how my brain is thinking of it.
I didn't even know you were putting something on there. I feel like the lowest you can go is where that
Where this one is?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm already changing something. This one's weirding me out. Something about the three here, I don't like. I think that this one, I think I need to break up the light colors for some reason. It's calling too much attention. Like that instead. That might look better. Okay, what do we think? I winged this. Like this is just put it up there where it feels like it should go kind of thing. So I tried to do some balancing. Like my mixture of gold and white frames, you know, like this one, that one, and this one are all that lighter frame. So I tried to make sure that those were separate. And then I paid attention to like the contents of the art, whether it was floral or landscape or people or fruit, you know, like just trying to like balance them in that way. Also kind of mixing what was framed and what wasn't framed. So there was kind of like some like guidelines I followed, but other than that, this is just pieces I've collected that I've individually liked. They weren't planned for a gallery wall for sure. I only have one piece left and it's this one. And it's the one I don't kind of love. I also have a floor lamp that we keep over here in the corner to light it up. But Kate has been waking up so early because we're still in Texas time that I moved the lamp over to his playpen because we're up like maybe 2.5 hours before the sun comes up. And there's like no point in getting him on schedule here just to get back on Texas time. Like it was just like didn't make sense, you know? Like, so I'm gonna keep him on the earlier schedule because I like waking up super early. Huh, how about you? You got a haircut. This little girl looks like a lion. Huh, I know, we needed to start over. Oh, I know, honey. And I also have this frame that I took out the water damaged mat on. I was thinking I could put something in this one. I like its shape a lot. Like it's different, you know? But I needed the mat because none of my pictures were the right shape. So this mat's kind of bad. So I was gonna paint this one too if I needed it. So I have that, and then I have those other two that I was gonna fix, kind of water damaged kind of thing. But they're like lighter in color too. And I think I have enough lighter in color ones up there. So I still have a few pieces of art that did not go up, but I think it looks pretty good. I'll put in like a before and after so you guys can kind of see. I'm so happy that those are like up off the floor. Okay, I'm gonna clean up my mess because I made quite a mess. It is really nice having this table though because I've never quite had this large of a surface to work on, you know, to do my projects. So it's so nice. Love it. Say goodbye to Mona Lisa. Hello. I do not love massages. I don't even like them. Like I always feel really good after I get one, but I probably had a handful of massages in my life. I feel like I need like a deep massage. Tension like here, and I have like this catch in my like bum. Like I have like it's like a muscle catch. Hold it or something. Catch. So every time I walk, like I feel it. It's still early here in California, but it feels so much later. It's like I'm ready to wind down.
Cade likes sitting on the floor.
Cade loves to sit on the floor.
He's more comfortable like that.
Ever since he learned to sit up, he just loves to feel and texture and stuff.
Love you.
Love you. He's gonna go, Romeo's going to work out, wind down with the baby. He's about to go down for his night within like the next hour. I'd like to keep him on Texas schedule. So if he naturally gets on this time zone, that's fine. But if it, like, I'm not going to like push it if I don't have to. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We are back here home for a little bit. We're gonna meet our best friend's baby. She's so cute in pictures. I've got to lay my eyes on her in real life. We have to drive down a little bit to see our friends for the day. Be back up here. So there'll be a couple of vlogs here at home, and then we'll be headed back to the cottage to continue working on the bathroom and other things. Lots of things to do. Bye guys. Are you talking to me?